What's up, guys? This video is going to be for the Doctrines. Veterans, if you guys already know what you're doing, you guys don't have to watch this video, but if you just want to hang out and just watch it while I explain things to a couple of the new folks, that would be cool. So when it comes to your units, every unit requires a certain amount of Doctrines that would make or break those units. You could determine what they need from the list that is recommended. You could plug and play and choose your own stuff, but normally it's better just to go with the recommended Doctrines if you don't know what you're aiming for, and sometimes you might not even have it, right? So this is probably the only reason why you kind of want premium if you want to go for premium, right? So you'll get the premium Doctrines if you're new and stuff like that and you don't know how to aim for it. Don't worry, we're going to teach you all that, right? Well, I'm going to teach you all that and how to do it here. As always, let's go ahead and try to get the guides going. Normally when you play, or like if you're a new player or a beginning player, they would shower you with a shit ton of treaties, right? Or you could just buy them with the supply tokens right over here, these treaties here. It costs us 8, so it's kind of expensive, but if you have a bunch or you don't know what to buy and you are desperate for treaties, you could go ahead and get these as well. But normally you get it from your battle pass and just everything, right? So you get it from your season battle pass, your seasonal store, your ranked battle rewards, and your fame store, and even you get it from anything really. So you'll get them almost everywhere, right? Now in this menu here, so to get here, you just click that. You could go ahead and click your treaties, or you could hit the X button, right? So you hit the X button here and you'll come to this menu here. Now this menu is going to have the 3 different types of units that you would use most of the times, right? And this will tell you the rewards, right, that you could roll into. Now, while these two will alternate between probably a month in or a couple of weeks in, but it tells you when they're going to alternate, right? So right now, these 2 purples is going to be alternating on the 23rd of July, and this one is the pikes. So anything that's pike related, more than likely you'll roll into it and you'll have your pike stuff here. You still roll into the other ones, but you have a higher probability to roll into your pike Doctrines, right? So one of the main ones, if you're looking for the lifesteal one for pikes, this is when you want to roll for it, right? Which I'm probably going to do because I need it, so I can show you guys how to roll and stuff like that. It's really simple. You just get 10 and you just roll for 10. But yeah, so this one is the javelin. So these 2 alternates every single time. These remain the same, I believe. You're wondering why would you want to roll for the purple ones? Well, because you see it says increased probability of discovering epic Doctrines for the polearm infantry. This one is for the javelin infantry. So when you're rolling for these, you are more than likely to roll into the one that they're showcasing or the one that they're promoting, right? So for example, this one is just random. It's mostly just range, so crossbow, range, muskets. So you roll into this. If you roll into this, you'll get your 10. You do your 10, you'll get your purple, and it could be 1 out of the 3. You roll into this one is going to be melee. Most of the stuff is melee here. So you get your pikes, you get your tower shield stuff, and you also get your buckler infantry. Anything that's melee related, you'll get it from here. And then this one is anything that's cav related, right? So if you're desperate for Doctrines, the thing that makes their units really powerful, this is where you're gonna do it, right? So enough talking, I'm gonna go ahead and roll a few here. So I'm gonna roll and I'm just gonna do yes, right? So I rolled a polearm, right? So high probability I rolled polearm, and I got a few greens and grays here, and we're gonna recycle this, but I'll teach you how to recycle so you don't just like burn it, right? So we got this one, and what I'm aiming for is the bloodthirsty one. So I'm gonna roll again. So I got it, right? So that's 2. So it's really high to get what you're aiming for when you're rolling into this. Now that I got these 2, I could roll some more, but I really don't need to. Now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and move into the different menus so I can show you how it works. So in this menu is the salvaging. You never want to use this menu, ever. Never use this menu. If you do this, you're just gonna ruin your in-game wealth when it comes to Doctrines, okay? Every day you press C and you'll get the war packs, right? And then every day it pops up here and it's like the free one. You pick it up every day. It's basically the one right here, right? You get this, so you get 10 of this every day, right? And once you get 100, you get a free treaties. They do this, you know, it's part of their patterns. They want you to see the store and stuff like that. But I just click this and I just ignore everything else, if I'm being honest. But anyways, let's go ahead and go to the alchemy here, and I'm gonna teach you guys something real quick. For these, you'll get a couple of the epic wisdom or the uncommon wisdom or the rare wisdom, right? And it's the blue is faceless ones, right? And I'm gonna show you a little bit of recipes here. So what we normally do, everybody who recycles would normally just do it like this. They'll go 4, 3, and 1, right? So they'll go 4 greens, 3 blues, and 1 purple. This recipe would give you, so if you hit this, we hit this right to make it go by fast, but it will give you either 2 purple faceless, or it will give you 1 face purple, or it could just roll into anything, right? So this is how we recycle, and this bar will fill here, right? And once this bar fills, you could just use all green to make it fill, and then it'll give you a T5, right? But anyways, let's do this first. Don't want to confuse you guys. We hit this, and we're gonna recycle. So it gave me 2, right? So it gave me 2 purples. Now that I have 2 purples, I'm gonna show you a different recipe. What I like to do is normally hit 4 of this, because the blue ones, they're rare sometimes, right? So it's hard to get the blue ones. I'll go 4 of the uncommon, and we picked up these uncommon ones just from rolling for our treaties, right? So we're gonna recycle them. This is what we're doing. We're recycling them. I'm gonna go 4 grays, 4 greens, and we're just gonna hit this. And now it gave me 1 blue, right? So if you're hurting on doctrines, this is how you would do it. If you have no doctrines, this is how you build it, right? So this is not bad if you're beginning, like if you're playing at the very beginning, you're level 100 through 400, and you need any doctrines to use. This is not bad to use. You know what I mean? It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. So we'll go this again, and I'll just recycle this, right? I don't need any of this. All this is junk. Never use this in your unit. If you do, I get it. You probably don't have anything else to use, but just do it this way first. So I got another one. So the first one was hero damage. This one is unit damage, right? So now I have unit damage one. Those are staples. For the early games, staples really good. And one of the recipes is anytime you use uncommon and any green to fill it up, it's always going to be blue. There's a chance for it to be purple, but majority of the times it's going to be blue. See? So you get your blue one right there, right? And then normally we could also go all green. That's another recipe you could do. And so I'm getting this right here, right? You could do that if you want. If you're really desperate, you could do that. And you notice how this bar is filling. So I'm just going to keep going here, show you a little bit about the recipes. The common one, right? So this is common. So 4 greens, 3 blues, 1 purple. We go on. I got 2 more, and I'm going to do it about 3 more times just to instill it in your memory, right? And be careful. Never click this auto alchemy because it will take your good ones. Never click this. Don't click this. If you guys click this, you're going to mess up. You're going to mess up yourself, and you're going to lose some good ones. I lost a double tap. When it first came out, I fucking lost the double tap for crossbows, and I was kind of salty. But yeah, I'm just letting you know. So now that you see that, notice how I have a pure wisdom. Throughout the game, you'll get these pure wisdoms like as a reward. So if you're playing and you see an event and you're doing the events, you use the medal, you get the pure wisdom, or if you just happen to get it right from your battle pass or anywhere, you'll get these over time. Okay, now when you get this pure wisdom, you always want to use it with your purples, right? So the more purples you have, you notice here, this is just basically telling you right here, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, right? So I have 55% chance to pull a T4. There are people who does 50-50 here, and see, you see 50-50, but between us, I think the game kind of trolls us on purpose, and it's not really 50-50. It says 50-50, but I guarantee you, if we ran this 10 times, laws of probability, we should get 50-50, right? So we should get T4 and T5. Nah, you'll get majority T4. That's just what it is. I'm letting you guys know that's just what it is, but you still want to use a pure wisdom because there is still a chance for T5. It's just more than likely to get T4 stuff. Anyways, I'm just gonna hit this and see what we get. So use pure wisdom, all 8. Remember, use pure wisdom only for all 8 purples. Never use pure wisdom for anything else, only all 8. Okay, don't troll yourself, okay? And also don't use pure wisdom when this bar is filled, because once this bar is filled and it's highlighted, you're guaranteed to get a T5. You're guaranteed to get a T5, okay? So it would be a waste to use those 2 mats, okay? So we're just gonna go and do it, bam, and I got myself a T4. See, I told you, T4. And if I had 10 pure wisdoms, I would probably get 9 T4s and 1 and 1 T5. I'm telling you, okay? Is this good? Is this bad? It's good to have. I don't mind. If I'm being honest with you guys, 35 defense is aight, 400 HP is aight. Like, it's not the best, right? But I'm gonna do a little bit more just to show you what I could get, right? For the sake of the video, guys. I know it's, oh, my bad. Yeah, don't do that. I would have trolled myself. Make sure to uncheck it when you do that. Don't imagine I had 2 and I did that. I would have been kind of pissed. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna see if I can fill the. I'm gonna see if I can fill the bar. Probably fast forward this. Okay, this ain't bad. See, that ain't bad. This ain't bad, right? All units rare. This isn't bad. Damage to hero, armor pen. That isn't bad. T3. We got ourselves 8 damage to infantry. So buckler, you know, damage to infantry. That's not too bad. Now you notice I'm starting to run out of blue ones. Blue ones is more rare than the other 2, if I'm being honest with you guys. And I'll tell you why. The main reason why it's more rare is because of scarcity. Now, if I want to, I could go ahead and do all this and just keep going. If you do 8 greens, you'll probably get 1 epic wisdom or a face epic one, right? And at the same time with these blue ones, like for example, if I really want to recycle, you could do that too. Like, you obviously don't need 5 rare spear doctrines with tower shield, right? So I could just run 3 of these and hold 2, right? As it's good to have like a few, but you don't need to stack 5. You get what I mean? So I'll just do this, and I do apologize that I am not able to fill up the bar. I don't think for this video. I mean, probably I could. I don't know. We'll see. But let's continue. My goal is to make it all the way so I can show you guys, put it all in one video. It'll be really nice. This is what I wish the devs would do. If we're able to spend treaties, right? I might just spend all my treaties just to fill the bar. But this is a quality of life change that I want them to do. Every time we spend 1 of this, right? We get 50. And imagine we spend 10 is 500, right? So what I mean is imagine there's points, okay? Just like how you get honor points, imagine if there was knowledge points or like treatise points, and every time you spend treatise, you'll get these points and it'll rack up into your currency tab, right? So imagine if there was another currency tab and then there is a store in the exchange where it's like all the treaties and you could filter it and pick which one that you want. And you can only select 2 of the ones you're missing, right, per season. For example, if you're missing the poison doctrine, you could select it. If you're getting 500 per 10, maybe something at 4,000, right? You spend 4,000 of these knowledge points and you're able to pick something you're missing. You get what I'm saying? So sure, we could do the RNG way, or we could spend the treaties and rack up points so we could spend that in an actual currency store for doctrines that we're missing and eliminate partially the RNG out of it, letting players be able to pick what they're missing. Because doctrines is the difference between whether if you could perform or not perform, right? For example, if you are running claymores, like I said, claymores are S tier, but if you don't even have the doctrines for claymores, like for example, I'm running a few good things, right? But I don't have line breaker. You know, I need line breaker. If I had line breaker, these would be even higher in the list. But let's say I'm a noob and I'm running all blue stuff, you know, and you're going against somebody who's running the top meta. Well, of course you're gonna lose, and that's the problem. It's that it's designed in a way where people have to spend money in order to catch up, and we don't want that. Players don't want that. Devs, I'm letting you guys know, players don't want that. If you allow the players to farm what they need, especially for treaties, then it would allow players to be on an equal playing field. Therefore, people would not leave. And I said it before, the problem isn't getting new players in, the problem is keeping players on, player retention, okay? But that's one of the quality of life changes, and I keep saying I'm gonna make a video about the quality of life stuff that I want, but yeah, anyways, I'm sorry if I'm rambling, guys. That's just something. If you guys agree or even have thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in a comment and stuff like that, right? But let's go ahead and go back to our recycling program. What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. My bad, guys. So I do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna try to fill this bar as much as I can so I can show you guys what's it like when it's full. I'll burn my mats for you guys. I don't care. You know, I said I was gonna save it, well, fuck it. You guys are here. I might as well just fucking burn my mats. And normally I could click all this if I want to, right? So I could get T3 all the way to T5. I could probably do it. I could do 1 maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If I need to, I'll do it. Right now I'm just gonna burn. I really don't need Jav shit, and I don't really need Pike shit. So let's go ahead and get one of these, right? I do want the Cab one. Any Gamba addicts? This is for you guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna do one everywhere. Fuck it. Now that we got that, we're back at 50, right? Or we got a shit ton. And I'm just gonna do this. While this is fast forwarding, be sure to use this gift code by pressing escape and going to the gift code tab and plug this in for you to get 100 unit medals and the 1 free purple era unit that would help your grinding to be a lot easier depending on what you're missing, right? So yeah, it's free things. Go ahead and use it. And let's get back to the video. So I got 2, and now watch this. Normally you want to push it as close as you can so you can just burn all greens, but I really don't give a shit. See how it's full? I don't have to see. So boom, is like that, right? I can't click it until I have one more. I can just fill it with this. It's still gonna remain T5. Now that this bar is filled, you are guaranteed, or we are guaranteed to get a T5. Now it's just a game of what are we going to get, right? And every time you're playing for a T5, it's like a game of I don't know, it's like a checklist. So you won't roll the same one, right? And you'll keep going until you get each and every doctrine that you're missing. That's just how it works. So let's see what we get. Let's make it a little bit more hype, right? More building suspenseful. And let's see what we get. Bada bing, bada boom. Something useless. Let's see if it's good. I don't know if this is good or not, but it reduces damage taken while charging by 40%. This is probably good for the paladins. I don't know anybody. If I maybe bucklers, if I want to build iron cap bucklers into a charge. I don't know. We'll see. I do have a lot of buckler units, but now let's see if it's 11 out of 50. So I do have it in my arsenal. So yeah, would I ever use it? I don't know. Let's see guys. Video is basically over, but before we close out, let's see if we have anything that's buckler related that I could probably put it on and show you guys. So we'll go here. So let's say I want to build a low cost iron cap swordsman, right? So this guy doesn't have anything that's related like that. So I would want to increase charge damage. I could do reduce damage taken by charge because we pulled that, right? And I could go CDR. I could go CDR with the charge, and I just make them charge all day. That is the goal. So it's assault, boom, and you want to use this kind of like a guide, right? So I got 2 of the things I need. So I got that one and this one now, and I also need to put charge damage on, which I also have. So boom, 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 I have this. And then what about anti-infantry? Do I have that? Do I have anti-infantry? Oh, I do. Right here. Yeah. So I have a lower one, like T4. It ain't T5, but it's T4, right? So I can use that, and I just need charge damage. And right there. Should I? Watch. So I'll level this up to 10. I'll just use it. I don't care. Boom. Slap this on. So now my charge is reduced, right? And I'm just gonna do a little build here. So I'll do this. I got this, right? It wants me to do that. I'll do it, right? Even though this is a green unit, it could still be viable now in sieges, because we have the doctrines that it wants us to have. When you use it, especially when it's like pumped all the way, I think I'll be able to charge all day and not have to worry about it getting punished too much. Is this a bug? Devs, what are you guys doing? Bro, you better work. Are you trolling me? What the? Okay. What the? Devs, what the fuck is wrong with the what the fuck is wrong with the thing, man? It's okay. We got it though. We got it, guys. I was afraid it was gonna like do something. I was like kind of bug. You know when it's red, it's like you're not supposed to be able to, but when it comes to other, you see the type other, you should be able to full stack it. It doesn't matter. And now we're missing one more. Reduced iron charge. Reduced damage taken while charging. Fuck it. Slap this one? No. I already have that. I think I'll go flat 70 damage. See what I mean? Like you'll need like some of these staples and just say fuck it, just slap it on. I could go 8% increase to damage when I'm in siege, or I could just go flat into 70. And yeah, so now this is kind of built, right? And I just need to build it all the way now with this, right? So one of my masteries, and that's how you would make your unit strong. So it's a combination. Think of doctrines. If you guys ever play Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic the Gathering or any games that requires equip cards, think of your doctrines as equips. That should already click, right? That should click in your head. This is what you need to make your unit strong. But other than that, guys, that is what I have for you guys today, which is the doctrine and how you guys do it. Hopefully this guide helps you guys out. That being said, if you guys like this video, go ahead and press that like button to help me out, and go ahead and hit that sub button, and so my videos will be recommended to you in the future. And if you guys want to leave any comments, go ahead and do so as well. But that is all I have for you guys today, and yeah, I hope to see you guys in the future with more different guides. Before I leave, as always, mouth is wet. Goodbye.